and children, family, friends, and fans. I'm Lisa Reyes, and welcome to the home of DMX. Long before Yonkers was on the map for many music fans, DMX was proudly telling the world about YO and the community that raised him. This community, right here on School Street, home of the brave. Earl Simmons carried Yonkers with him throughout his career, and today we are here to memorialize him, to rename this corner Earl DMX Simmons Way. Known for his signature dog growl and high-energy rap style, those who knew Earl knew his life was profoundly shaped by faith. Please join me in welcoming Reverend Dr. Nigel O. Cole from Community Baptist Church to open our ceremony with prayer.
Good evening, everyone. Let us bow our heads and give reverence to the Almighty. Eternal God, giver of every good gift, the creator of our lives, we thank you, Lord, that we can gather here to acknowledge the life of Earl DMX Simmons. You know.
We'd like to welcome some of our dignitaries who have joined us here today, and thank you, Reverend, for that prayer. We have with us New York State Senate Majority Leader Andrea Stewart-Cousins, our Mayor Mike Spano, who we will hear from shortly, Westchester County Executive Ken Jenkins, from our Yonkers City Council, Majority Leader John Grubo, Councilwoman Deanna Norman, Councilwoman Corazon Pineda Isaac, and Councilwoman Tasha Diaz. We also have with us County Legislator Shanae Williams and County Legislator Jimmy Newton. Many of you know X filmed a lot of his music videos right here in Southwest Yonkers. His raw, gritty lyrics introduced our city to millions of people around the world. Please welcome our next speaker, the mayor of the great city of Yonkers, Mayor Mike Spano.
Yonkers, let's give it up for DMX. How great is it to be here today? You know, it's amazing. We were both brought up in South Yonkers, and I was on the other side of the hill, and he was on this side of the hill. And I just want to take the afternoon to each and every one of you, especially the Simmons family that's here in Force. I wanted to acknowledge Tasha Diaz for shepherding this important measure through the city council, because the council they do streets. I don't do streets. They do streets. I want to first acknowledge, like I said, the many friends, family, all the music collaborators that are here today, city, county, our county executive who's here, Ken Jenkins, our Senate Majority Leader who is here time and time again for us, Senator Andrea Stewart-Cousins, and of course, the fans. Let's give it up for the fans. We gather here today not just to rename a street, but to honor a man whose impact reached far beyond music. A man who never forgot where he came from. Never forgot where he came from. Earl Simmons, known to the world as DMX, was a son of Yonkers. And no matter how far his talent and success took him, Yonkers was always home. Many times I've got to see him over at the PAL, where he was leading a turkey drive, and he would say to me, "What more can I do to help give back to my community?" You could hear it in his music, in his interviews, and of course, the pride he had for Yonkers everywhere. He represented this city on the world stage and made sure everyone knew about it. And for me, this recognition carries personal significance, because DMX and I, like you said, both were born, raised, and brought up here in Southwest Yonkers. We came from similar neighborhoods, walked the same streets, and understood the character of this wonderful community. Southwest Yonkers has always been a place always been a place defined by resilience, hard work, pride. Those qualities helped shape DMX, and they are reflected through his work, his life, and his legacy. For millions of fans, DMX was one of the most influential artists in hip-hop history. Think about that. He is a leader. His voice was unmistakable. His energy was unmatched. His music spoke to a struggle, perseverance, faith, and redemption. He connected with people because he was real. He shared his victories and he shared his hardships openly. And that honesty played a role in all of our lives and will for generations to come. But today we are not only remembering the artist, we are remembering our neighbor. DMX never lost his connection to this community. Can't say that about everybody else that's come through here, but you can say that about Earl, right? Always found a way to come back home. In 2016, he returned home to host the first hip-hop concert in Westchester County, bringing people together through music and celebrating a culture that has shaped generations. I had the good fortune of knowing DMX when he was, like I said, when he came back here and he volunteered. That's something that I'll never forget. The turkey drives. Simple, right? But yet, he was here, standing in the corner. And if you didn't know who he was, you might make a mistake. I didn't that day, thank God. Those acts have never made headlines, but we know it made a world of a difference to the people that mattered most, the people of his home. It reflected who he was, a man who cared about his communities, and he wanted to lift everyone up. That's why this street renaming is so meaningful. A street sign is more than a marker. It tells the story. It reminds future generations of the people who helped shape our city. It says that our contributions mattered and that their legacy endures. Their legacy matters. And from this day forward, everyone who passes through this intersection, for the young people who live in these buildings where Earl lived, they'll be reminded of a Yonkers man, a Yonkers native who rose to international stardom while carrying his hometown name of Yonkers with him every step of the way. DMX's story is a Yonkers story. It's a story of resilience, determination, talent, and most of all, heart. It is a story that continues to inspire young people who see him as proof that greatness can come right here from our city. On behalf of the City of Yonkers, I want to thank DMX's family, his friends, his fans, and all those who worked to make this tribute possible today. Today we proudly celebrate his life, his music, his generosity, and his enduring bond, because remember, where do you want to be buried? Right here in Yonkers. He's still here amongst us. May the streets serve as a lasting reminder that Earl DMX Simmons will always be part of Yonkers, and Yonkers will always be part of him. God bless you. Nice to see everybody.
Mayor, thank you. As the mayor just said, X never forgot where he came from, and he was always open about his childhood struggles, including his time at Children's Village in Dobbs Ferry. He returned there throughout his life to support and inspire young people there, and I know there are some friends and family in the audience that spent time with him there as well. Our next speaker has been a strong advocate for Children's Village and other organizations that provide opportunities and support for at-risk youth. We cannot talk about DMX and his life without talking about how he tried to find light from darkness. Please welcome our State Senate Majority Leader, Stewart-Cousins.
Thank you, Lisa. What an amazing afternoon. DMX will be very, very proud of what's happening here in Yonkers today. I want to thank you, Tasha, for spearheading this, you and the City Council, and of course our mayor, who is very, very proud to have been in the streets of Southwest Yonkers just as DMX is. I was born in New York City and in the projects there, Amsterdam houses, and I didn't meet DMX until I moved to Yonkers. And I remember I met him there was a music store right on Main. Does anybody remember that music store? What was it? Vision Quest, yes. And I was there with my friend and sister Simmer Brandon, who's here, the first African American woman city council member, who grew up right here in Yonkers. And I remember going into that store, and you couldn't find X, the dogs were in the back. They had to get him out to come out and meet me. And when I met him, it changed my whole understanding of him. You saw the heart, the vulnerability, the shyness on some level that was never meant to be there, but just part of who he had become because of what he'd been through. I saw with him the love for community, for children just like him. And I embraced him at that moment. And I really, really want to thank, his mom is here, the family, all of his collaborators, because all of that was the ingredients that made DMX. But the biggest thing was seeking. He was always seeking. He was seeking a better life. He was seeking better answers. He was seeking a better reality. He was seeking some way to give back. And I met him time and time again at Neverhand Community Center with his turkey. I met him everywhere that he could give. And even as you read some of the headlines that were not as flattering as we would want them to be, we understood that we all struggle with this. We all struggle with the light and the dark and the good and the bad, and how do you maximize your moments? DMX, in his life and in his death, maximized his moments. When he was outraged, you knew it. When he was loving you, you knew it. But what's most important is what he's left here. What he's left for all of us. I know you'll be hearing from the county executive soon. All of us in public life who have an opportunity to reach out to kids wherever they are and give them what they need so that the struggle will not be as hard as it was for X. So that you will be able to have the talent shine through regardless of what. That's my hope. That's what this legacy is. That's what I hope School Street and every community understands. You can overcome it. You can love. You can leave a legacy of life and of hope. Thank you, DMX, for that. Thank you, community, for bringing me here.
Thank you, Senator. We were talking earlier that DMX was part of the very first rap concert at the Westchester County Center. The Empire Strikes Back in 2016. It was a homecoming, and he called performing there a blessing. Please welcome Westchester County Executive and Yonkers native, Ken Jenkins.
All right. Come on this afternoon. Is Yonkers in the house? Wait. D can't hear you. Is Yonkers in the house? You know, first, I want to say thank you to my sister, Tasha Diaz, for her leadership on the council and working at all the council members, my colleagues in government, certainly the great mayor of this city of Yonkers. Give it up again for my man Mike Spano. Our Senate Majority Leader, Senator Stewart-Cousins. You know, today's street naming And somebody said it's not, oh, Reverend said it's not as hot as hell in here. But we know that was the first album. So I think there's a little heat coming from D today. It honors that life and legacy of Earl DMX Simmons, born in Mount Vernon, raised here in Yonkers, and a proud Yonkers native whose influence extended well beyond Westchester County in the United States, everywhere, worldwide. Raised right here on School Street, DMX became one of the most successful, influential hip-hop artists of his generation while always remaining connected to the community. You're gonna keep hearing us say that, but I remember D standing in front of 33 South Broadway, Thruway Enterprises on the 3rd floor where the recording studio for Rough Riders were. Before there was an album, before there was anything, it was just D working hard with so many other people. With that groundbreaking album, It's Dark and It's Hot as Hell, in 1998, DMX redefined hip hop with that unmistakable voice. I know my voice is just a little bit raspy, it's not as raspy as D's ever been. That raw storytelling, deeply personal lyrics, becoming the first rapper ever to have 5 consecutive albums debut start out as #1 on the Billboard 200. This designation of Earl DMX Simmons Way ensures that his legacy is going to remain a permanent part of the community that helps shape him and serves as a reminder that extraordinary talent can come from right here in Westchester County, in Yonkers, and everywhere. We heard this before, but in July of 2016, D came back to perform that the first rap concert we ever had in the Westchester County Center, featured DMX. It featured Swiss Beats. It features another Yonkers group, y'all might have heard of them, The Locks. Westchester County is especially proud to join in this celebration of DMX, a musical icon whose achievements have elevated all of our communities, inspired future generations to dream big and overcome adversity. When the anthem that gets fans hyped up worldwide, we're ready to party up and introduce our Eastern Conference champions, the New York Knicks. And Earl, D would want us to say this, Knicks in 5.
Thank you, County Executive. Now, the street renaming was spearheaded by our Yonkers City Council. We are currently in the 3rd district of New York's 3rd largest city, and that is represented by our councilwoman, Tasha Diaz. Councilwoman Diaz, come on up here and tell us how you made this all happen.
I want to start by saying good afternoon, YO. Yo, home of the Braves. I want to start by thanking Cherie. Thank you so much, because she worked on this with me. I didn't do it alone. She went out and she actually did the footwork to make sure that we're here today. So thank you. She's a long-time family friend of mine, and she knew me since I was a little girl. I love you. Thank you for assisting me with this. So, it's with great honor and privilege for me to stand here before you today, not only as the councilwoman of the district and the first woman of color to represent District 3, but as the sponsor to the legislation pertaining to today's street renaming for the legendary Earl Simmons, also known as DMX. Today is a great day, not only for the city of Yonkers, but especially for the School Street community. DMX put Yonkers and School Street on the map as a rapper, songwriter, actor, and humanitarian to the community. He gave a community that was often left out or overlooked hope. Hope that they could achieve any goals they strive for despite of any obstacles in their way. Let this street renaming serve as a place for individuals to visit when they feel like they need some remembrance to never give up. Let this street renaming serve as a place to say you're proud to be a part of the Yonkers fabric. I want to thank my colleagues on the council for unanimously supporting me with this piece of legislation. I also want to give a big special thanks to my mayor, your mayor, our mayor, Mayor Mike Spano. Him and his administration supported me in navigating this process to make it possible for the entire city to see. It doesn't matter where you come from, it matters where you are. We are in the home of the brave, and let's celebrate DMX.
Thank you, Councilwoman Diaz. We'd now like to welcome our next speakers, Desiree Lindstrom and Sasha Simmons.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Desiree Lindstrom. I was Earl's fiance and the mother of his son, Exodus Simmons, and co-administrator of his estate, along with his daughter, Sasha. Sorry. We are here today to celebrate a man who truly loved the city that raised him. His talent took him all over the world, but he never forgot where he came from, and he never stopped representing YO. And today, his city is returning that love. Before we get into it, I would like to take a moment and acknowledge the individuals who made this event even possible. First, a big thank you to Mayor Spano and the City of Yonkers for his honor. This man, that man right there really is a DMX fan, which we love so much. Indeed, thank you. Today would not have been possible without the hard work that you put in and to get this off the ground. Thank you. We appreciate you so much. And Councilwoman Tasha Diaz and the City Council, thank you for getting behind this idea and helping us make sure Earl gets his flowers. Let's give it up for them. And to Earl's children, family, friends, and fans, thank you for showing up and showing out for him today. I know he's feeling all the love in heaven right now. Now see, I'm not originally from YO, but Earl brought me here because to him, this was always home, and it quickly became mine too. I've been welcomed and embraced by the community, but I've really felt the love and support over the last 5 years. It completely means a lot to me, so thank you all, and now I'm gonna turn it over to Sasha.
Thank you, Des. I am so proud to be here today. As co-administrator of the estate, Desiree and I have the privilege and responsibility of protecting and promoting my father's legacy. It is not a role we take lightly. His music gave people hope. His honesty made people feel seen. And every day we are reminded of his impact and the lives he touched. All of you here today are a testament to that. Today isn't just about celebrating a hip-hop legend. It's about honoring a hometown hero who showed us strength and vulnerability could coexist, that we could dream bigger, and that no weapons formed against us shall prosper. It gives us all a permanent place to reflect on his legacy and make it known that a legend once walked these streets. While he may have left us physically, his spirit is right here, and it's not going anywhere. Thank you to the City of Yonkers for this recognition and for making sure Earl Simmons will always be remembered in the 914. God bless, and thank you guys all for coming.
Thank you, ladies. So many of you know, as we've been talking about DMX's life, I know it's hot, we're getting there. X's music was part of the golden era of East Coast hip hop. Please welcome the co-founders of the Rough Riders, D and Y.
Thank y'all for coming out.
Rough Riders! You go! Yeah. Let's get it. So, Assalamu alaikum to those out there. That means peace be unto you and greetings to all.
Peace be with you as well.
Me and my family, we've been here from day one with DMX, working with him unconditionally. Today is more than a street naming. Today is a celebration of the son of Yonkers whose voice, spirit, and legacy continue to inspire people around the world. Earl DMX Simmons never forgot where he came from. These streets shaped him, challenged him, and ultimately helped create one of the most authentic and influential artists hip-hop has ever known. Through his music, his faith, his struggle, X gave voice to those who felt unheard and hope to those who felt forgotten. For the Rough Riders, X was more than an artist. He was our brother, our leader, in the heart of the movement that changed music culture forever. His impact extended far beyond records and awards. He touched lives through his honesty, his generosity, and his unwavering love for his community. By renaming his street in honor of DMX, we ensure that future generations would know his story and understand the profound mark he left on Yonkers and the world. On the behalf of the Rough Rider family, the Dean family, and everyone whose life was touched by Earl Simmons, we thank City of Yonkers, our elected officials, and community for making this moment possible. Long live legacy of DMX. Long live the spirit of Yonkers. And may we continue to carry forward the love, the strength, the authenticity that X represented every day. Thank you.
I want to thank everybody for coming out. I mainly want to thank Mike Spano, Mayor, appreciate you very much, and the entire councilman for making this happen. I especially want to thank Council
Yes.
Diaz, Councilwoman. They're responsible for making this happen.
Before our final reveal, please welcome Bishop Alicia Collins, lead pastor of Empowered People of Christ, for a final blessing on this day.
Good evening, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm going to make this as quick as possible. To the Honorable Mayor Mike Spano, the City Council, Lady Diaz, elected officials, dignitaries, the Simmons families, Ms. Desiree, Ms. Sasha, Ashley Austin, the manager of DMS Estate, the Rough Riders, the Dog Pound, clergy, faith leaders, artists, community leaders, residents of Yonkers, and friends from around the world.
Xavier and Jada.
Now, there is absolutely no way that you will close this ceremony, we will not hear from his original entire family. So, Mommy, please stand next to my side. Mommy, please. Please. Sean. Praise. Tacoma.
That's original family.
Come here. Auntie right here. Come on. Listen, Listen. Right is right, wrong is wrong. We are here. Firstly, thank you to the entire city of Yonkers. Thank you to Mayor Spano. Thank you to Tasha Diaz. And thank you to Cherie.
Thank you, Tremaine.
Without your groundwork, foot on the ground, none of this is possible. This is your vision. From reaching out to people on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, gathering up the signatures, making sure that everyone is on board to get this signed.
Firstborn.
Thank you.
Firstborn, say what you gotta say.
Thank you.
Take your time.
My heart is just so full seeing all the love that we have. To Desiree Lindstrom, you have behaved dishonorably. The fact that you continue to exclude his original family, his...
No, they try to cut it off.
My mother and father built this empire from the ground up. Like the city loves us. We will always be remembered in this city. Now, thank you to the city of Yonkers. And thank you for being here today.
Thank you, go ahead. They try to cut you off. They try to cut him off. Yes. Oh, sorry.
Come on, y'all. Let's go over to the other side. All right, Mama, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
You said we came for. Let's go.
Move it over to where the ceremony is. Everybody go to the side. That's what we came here for. Go to the side.
Everything doing the side's coming up.
Oh, excuse me. In a minute, you're gonna have grandma being the only thing you remember now.
I got the killer sucker, but I'm always down for the one-on-one. We gon' get to the bottom of this here. Stop, drop, open up shop. Screaming for the cops. God, oh God. That means it's that